It's the forensic tool changing the way suspects are convicted or freed. In 2002, the movie Minority Report gave us a glimpse into predictive crime-fighting technology.
We are arresting individuals who have broken no law.
But they will.
The fact that you prevent it from happening doesn't change the fact that it was going to happen.
In the early 90s, long before the film's release, American neuroscientist Dr. Larry Farwell invented a groundbreaking way to reveal what's locked away in a criminal's memory.
Brain fingerprinting is a scientific technique for determining whether certain information is stored in the brain or not by measuring brainwaves.
Brain fingerprinting has been on the Australian market for the last 12 months and looks set to become a new tool in the battle against crime. So could brain fingerprinting catch aspirational felons before they commit a crime? For more on this, Futurist Chris Riddell joins us now live from Brisbane. Chris, hello. Firstly, can you explain how brain fingerprinting works?
Brain fingerprinting is the new replacement for the whole lie detection type technology. What it looks for, Sally, is particular chemical reactions going on in your head to see if you recognise something like a knife or a person that perhaps you might have murdered, and it's really the new thing on the block at the moment.
Any interest from the law enforcement society here in Australia to have it implemented?
I don't know, Tom. I'm wondering whether maybe you can go down, knock on their door and ask them. They tend not to share this kind of information with us. Look, I think there's every chance that security agencies already are using this kind of technology. They rarely tell us when they are. But the interesting thing here for me is the accuracy level of this brain reading technology. It has got it down to less than a 1% error rate, and that is huge now.
That's substantially a lot better than the old lie detector test, which I know a lot of people said wasn't foolproof, and you could trick your body into responding a different way if your brain was trained like that. But if we're going to talk about counter-terrorism, which is the thing that everyone's thinking about, can the technology catch the criminals before they commit a crime?
That's the drawback with this technology, Sally. It doesn't actually take a forward view of what might happen or what somebody might do in the future. It only can analyse your brain after you've done it. So it's looking for patterns going on in your head to see if you've done something already. The limitation of being able to look into the future, that's really where it's got to develop itself. And it is interesting. I think the big challenge, though, with this kind of tech going ahead is they put these devices on your head which actually read the information inside your brain. So I think the challenge is going to be a privacy concern for this. How can people be assured that they're not having their brains interfered with or data downloaded from their brain?
Chris, what other technologies are being developed for crime prevention?
One that's been around a while actually now and is starting to become more widespread, and we certainly don't have an awareness of it on the street, is facial recognition technology. Things like sports stadiums now are having high-definition cameras put into them. They can pick you out in a crowd and automatically recognise you through a database of wanted people. Airports have been a classic place. We've seen facial recognition technology being used for a while now. Our border controls are using this technology and have been doing so, and we're seeing this technology being used in other places such as number plate recognition as well, where cameras on the road are reading number plates automatically and then cross-referencing them against wanted lists. And this is going to be a huge thing, and it's going to open up a can of worms when it comes to privacy over the next few years.
Yeah, absolutely. Interesting space. Chris, all right, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.